So by show of hands, how many of you have heard about IDEaS before today? Okay, pretty good. And today, after today, you will know better about IDEaS, I'm sure. Personally, I'm a visual learner, so I like to conceptualize any new idea or process by drawing. And we all know one picture more than 1,000 words. And I hope my efforts and with my background as 20 years researcher in cybersecurity can bring some light on help you understanding about IDEaS and what we're trying to do. So when I started doing my PhD in computer engineering, my professor told me that what kind of research you want to do. There are two types of research. One is you choose a target and you work hard and shoot towards it. Second kind is you shoot everywhere and then whatever it ends up, you draw a target. So I chose the first one because I like to have an impactful research. I like to begin with the end in mind. And what's the end of IDEaS program? The end is enhance defense and security capability. And then second question is, how can we get there? The IDEaS program is designed with all the lessons learned from the past, from the IDEaS, to access the widest innovation community. In Canada, we have lots of bright minds, and we want them to help us, 12 our Canadian military, to enhance the defense and security capability. And what's new about IDEaS? We have heard of so many innovation programs. Is IDEaS just another new kid in the block? Or maybe the richest kids in the block. But I think this new kid in the block has a clear mission and vision. As the title of the panel stands for, it's demand-driven. What that means we have a purpose. We want to have high impact. And the differentiator of IDEaS with other innovation programs is all those challenges are directly provided by the stakeholders, such as our DG cyberspace here. We want to innovate within the innovation ecosystem. We want to do things differently in a more agile way, as our DG mentioned just one. And we want to provide help for the innovator along the way. We have integrators who are defense scientists. They have been in both domains of defense and innovator. They will give some feedback. We also will work very closely with our stakeholders, and they will follow the way about the exploitation, the feedback, the milestone, everything. And we will also design a program, it's a new program called Mobility, will enable the different community to exchange ideas. Maybe a scientist can work in the best lab, or university professor can work in our classified lab on some of the projects. The third new thing is it's a multiple tool for different technology readiness level. From the conceptual level to the prototyping, we have innovation networks to build the capacity in the innovation community. We also have contests to incentivize the innovation within the community. We have call for proposal to open our floor to any new idea to submit the proposal to our challenges. We also have sandbox and the innovation assessment what can apply for more high technology readiness level. All this is to help the innovation from the TRL 0 to TRL 9. This is a chart that I drew before. When I attended the DHS, Department of Homeland Security workshop, it's a very interesting icebreaker in that workshop. They ask every participant to draw what they do. Actually, it's very interesting. We learned a lot from our participants. That's what I draw. So I am still a researcher in cybersecurity and the surrounding area, but now I view myself as an innovation broker. There's always a problem space, the demand, which in our case is the defense and security capability gaps. That's the problem space. And the solution-based space, we have industry, we have academia, we have other government lab, we have international allies. And then the IDEaS program is the bridge between the broker, between the problem space and the solution space. We also always hear the technology pull and technology push. In our IDEaS program, I think it's more to the push because we are very strongly driven by the demand. And on the bridge, you have seen different vehicles. There's IDEaS Sandbox, call for proposal context. To know more about these elements, you can see our website, but here we just mentioned that these are different tools, different elements for different technology readiness level. Here is the IDEaS process flow that I'm trying to conceptualize or help you understand from the beginning to the end. So from the left of the chart, you will see we get from work with stakeholder, they give us the identify the defense and security capability gaps, and then this translates to the challenges. These challenges in different themes can be cyber, can be recruitment, can be mental health. Think about the D&D, it's a very large department. They have different capability gaps, not just to army the soldier. There are lots of procurement, there are lots of supply chain, all those areas that need innovation, need your help. And then all this challenging go to the IDEaS program. We can apply them, identify them, different kind of elements, as I mentioned, that the different technology readiness level. In some, for example, quantum technology, maybe also had still in the early level, then we apply, build an innovation network to help build up the capability. Another thing, if some intrusion detection toolbox is ready to test, then we can apply for sandbox, for assessment, and so on. And all this, after all these elements, we've applied funding, we have integrated work with our innovators, then we obtain outputs. These outputs could be prototype, could be algorithm, could be advice reports. And then we will go back to our end. Remember we said we need to begin the end in mind. The end is to enhance the defense and security capability. So we compare the output to those ends. So did we, that's the checkbox over there. Did this output enhance defense and security capability or not? If not, maybe we need more investment, more research, so we go back to that model. If it is, then we go to the bottom one, which is technology transition. And speaking of technology transition, it's a very challenging task for all the innovation or the community. How to increase the chance of successful transition the research into operation. In this chart, you've seen that the R&D community had made a lot of effort, investment to reach the prototype level, and then that's still in the research land. How to cross that bridge, technology transition, to the operation land, to hand in the really operable capability to the soldier's hand or a ship platform and so on. That's we need your input. Your inputs are really welcome. We are here not just share our knowledge, we also are here to learn. So if you have a successful story to transition your technology to industry or to defense, let us know. We really want to hear your story, your suggestion. And then being a panelist here, I have a little selfish reason because I work on the IDEaS output. I'm passionate about that because I really want to do impactful research, like what for my thesis, like I always remember my supervisor said, really, with a purpose for your research. So I really want to see lots of research have good impact. And then the success of IDEaS program will be measured by the output, by how these outputs have enhanced defense and security capability. That's for stakeholder. For innovator, we're here also want to support the innovation, want to build your innovation capability. So innovation is really a team sport. And here I'm very happy to see we have stakeholder, we have innovator, and we have our staff from IDEaS program as innovator brokers to be here, to work together, to reach our end, to help. Here is just one slide showing that IDEaS in action. In one of the lessons, Eric can present that hard problems we learned from our past, hard problems turned into innovation challenge and to motivate the good solution. So here are a few good examples. For example, the one detection and classification of object of interest, and then autonomous system. How can operator trust and work effectively with autonomous system? These are all very hard problems. We launched those challenges with different elements, and in return, we got lots of innovative solutions. So here is my contact. So if you want to have any, as mentioned, I really like to learn from you guys as well. If you have any suggestion for how to give better feedback, how to make the research more impact, reach out to me or our colleague. Thank you.